some familiar faces out there, and I guess up here, huh? It's been a Monday morning. It's been a Monday morning. Want to first say thank you to Dr. Keenum, our athletic director, Mr. Selman, for giving me this opportunity again. I'd like to thank Coach Arnett, who gave me an opportunity to come back to what me and my family has always called our second home. Excited to be here, excited for this opportunity. One thing in my life that I've been privileged to do is make an impact on young men. And so that's what we're gonna do here in the next 10 days. We have 2 games coming up in 10 days. And we're gonna try to win the state title.
Danny?
Coach, obviously it's not your first rodeo here being an interim head coach. Just talk about the approach this time, and it would be similar to last.
Well, it's very similar in the fact that I'm gonna be me. I can't be anyone else, so I have to be the person I am. Energy, effort, attitude, demanding the attention to details. You know, those are the things that I'm gonna continue to do and continue to be me. Like I said before, the last time I was here, I'm not Dan. I can't be Dan Mullen. I can't be Zach Arnett. You know, I'm gonna be me, you know, and so that's the statement I gotta try to get across to the kids. The same guy they've been seeing every day, they're gonna continue to see him.
I'm sure the process has probably already started, but just kind of take us through getting up with recruits and guys left on the board for you guys, and what kind of the message is to those committed and those you're still recruiting.
Well, we called every recruit, or we're gonna be calling every recruit that's on our board and that's committed to us, and just reaffirming, you know, their commitment to just hold tight and just let the process play out.
Zach Selman was just talking about kind of, you know, making this move because he felt that the team needed a bit of a jolt of energy. I guess, how do you guys as a staff, you know, kind of trying to implement that, you know, after losing the last few games to try to get that energy back for this last 2?
Well, for me, as the interim head coach, I talked to the staff this morning, and again, we're gonna go out and be who we are, you know, and I want the coaches to understand that. Just go out and be yourself. Don't try to be anyone different. You know, go out and do the things that's gonna help us succeed and be a professional about your job.
Steve?
Coach, you've had some success as an interim coach. What's the key? You know, what's the message initially, you know, to the players to keep them bought in and not just kind of playing out the string?
I think it's, again, you look at our senior class, we want to make sure that those guys who dedicated themselves to this program leave the right way. And so they're not playing just for themselves, they're playing for this entire team and this program. It's not the name on the back of the shirt, it's also the name on the front of the shirt. So I think that's what we all have to understand and go out and just do our best every day.
Justin?
Given the, I guess, uncertainty over the next couple of weeks, even with the coaching staff, what are you guys doing in terms of roster retention with the portal and talking to guys who do those types of conversations?
Well, the recruiting office is working on that. We'll continue to have conversations with those guys as that time approaches, you know, as we get closer to official visit time when we're bringing kids in. Right now, we're just making communication with and letting them know, you know, the things that are going on here and keeping a wide open channel.
David?
The other night, Jeff Johnson couldn't know what was coming, but made a comment after the end of the game, said there's always something to play for when you sit on the field. How can you take that attitude and translate that to team that there is something to play for here?
Well, he's right. He's 100% right. There's always something to play for, you know, and I think, again, it's that name on the front of the shirt and that name on the back. You know, that name on the back is what you carry the rest of your life. And so people will remember that name. And also the name on the front is what you're attached to. You're attached to, that gives you a platform, the name on the front does. And so having that platform, you represent that platform. And so that's, I think Jed he hit the nail on the head. There's always something to play for. And at 4:15 today, at 4:30 when we meet as a team, that's the message I'll definitely get across to them.
Steph?
Obviously, when Coach Arnett was promoted, it was under, you know, tough circumstances, you know, for the team and the players. Well, what do you think of the way he kind of, you know, gave the program the stability that they were looking for at that time, and kind of how he got the the players to, you know, come back and play, you know, this year with heavy hearts, obviously?
I think that Zach did a great job. I talked to him this morning. We had a brief conversation, and we talked about, I told him how I appreciate the things he did on trying to instill the toughness in this program back into it. Again, I was here for 9 years, and to come back and be a part of the program again, I saw where he really, really dedicated himself to the toughness of this program. That's how this program was built, on toughness, you know, and he really, really worked at it daily, you know, of getting the kids to, you know, practice hard, work hard, play hard, all right, because this is a tough-nosed program.
Anything else? Last one, Steph.
I want to follow up as well on what you were saying about Jed earlier. I guess just how important are guys like Jed, you know, Buki, Watson, the veterans who have been around, and kind of getting you guys through, you know, these next couple of weeks?
Those guys are very important. You know, they're what we call our leadership council, and I'm going to meet with those guys today. And again, they're the backbone of this team. You know, and the things they do and the things they say, they carry big words with them. So, Jed, again, he has been a leader ever since I've had a chance to know him and get to know him and watch how he plays, how he carries himself. That's impressive, and that's what I expect to see from every Bulldog. You know, the way you carry yourself, the way you go to work every day, the way you come prepared, the effort and attitude you bring. That's what we expect to see as a staff.
All right, thank you, Coach.